Hello and welcome, my name's Lil Sun, and today we're going to be getting into a Steven Universe guide in Multiversus, but we're going to have two things before we get into it. Number one, if you know any Steven Universe combos, playstyles, matchups, anything about him, comment it down below. Of course, now I've said that, all you guys, new guys, are going to be looking down in the comments for good stuff. I read all my comments if you've got any questions, so make sure to do that. And number two, Multiversus is new and only 7% of you subscribe, so 93% of you aren't subbed. So subscribe to me for the daily content. We're going to be getting that Multiversus, trying to get it every day, gameplay guides and all the good stuff that you want to know. Anyway, let's get into the video. Peace. So if there's one fact about Steven Universe, that is that he is by far the most underrated character in the game, and he needs more love. But let's go through his move kit first. So his jab, decent range, 3-punch combo. You can combo into the up and you can combo into the down as well. So very, very versatile. Good damage, good opener. His neutral is a punch which applies a stack of rows, and we're going to get into this. And when fully charged, this kills very early, but when are you landing a fully charged attack? But yeah, point is good damage, relatively quick. Now we got his down tilt. Now this is a quick get off me tool which can be charged, and it's just get off me. Breaks armor as well, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's purple, and well, we're gonna get into this in a second. And it's very, very, very quick. It's a very quick just get off me tool, and then you can do some stuff after it, which we're gonna get into. Up tilt is if you guys have played Super Smash, you know exactly who this is from. Mario. But yeah, it's a quick up tilt, you can charge it to kill, and it's one of, just because of the platforms which we're going to get into, it's one of his very useful moves, to say the least. So now we're going to his aerials, his forward air. This takes a while to come out, but reflect projectiles, and it bounces you off your opponent. But there's some tech here, as you can see, I'm turning around and it's bouncing me towards them. So just some Steven Universe tech there right at the beginning. If you stare at them and look away, it bounces you towards instead of away from your opponent, which is very, very useful. Now we're going to his neutral air. Now this is arguably one of his best aerials. This combos into a lot and is chargeable. So obviously it starts out very small and you charge it and it gets a bigger hitbox. Are you going to be landing the full charge one? No, not that much. Are you going to be landing the no charge one? Yeah, a lot actually, because it really does combo into a lot. And I think this is one of his best moves, just because it's so quick. He has a lot of get off me tools, as you can see. Now we'll get into his up air. Very good move, kills. Right in the middle of the clap, you've got a sweet spot, and you'll know because it'll make a sweet spot noise. It'll be hard to do it on Shaggy because of the way... Oh. It'll be hard to on Shaggy because the way there we go. Right at the edge of the clap, it's got a sweet spot, and this will do more damage, more knockback. But this is one of his best moves, and it's one of his kill options as well. Obviously, the attack is being decayed right now, but you can see... decent damage, decent hitboxing, good force for a nice early killer. You're gonna see some good clips of this move, and also very useful for, as you can see, with the platforms, which we're also planning to get into. So then we got his down air. This is a downward spike with good force, very quick, and it hits in front of him as well. So this can be comboed into, and it's also very, very strong. And that's it for his aerials. Very good air and ground kit. Very good synergy and like speed into all his moves. Obviously some of his moves are a bit weirder like this, but this is one of the best areas in the game in my opinion, because it blocks those projectiles. When you're playing against certain characters, you can really use it as this aggression tool. It's like a sword character with the disjoint. But now we're getting into specials. Down special is very weird. Yeah, you get a little mini you. Is this good in twos? Yeah. Is this good in ones? Well, the little man can just be one shot quite easily, but he's cool. He's cool. Throwing it down's no harm. And then what is this? This is his... Don't know what this is actually called, but Basically, you set out a tether, and if anyone's in between you and the tether, then they take damage and get knocked back, and it has good force. Very good. And you can tether to your little man as well. Let's do it. Let's get him out. Yeah, you go tether to him, and then obviously in twos, I think you tether to your teammate. Correct me if I'm wrong though. So let's get rid of him. Then we got one of his best moves, his side special. Now, this move is a projectile which blocks projectiles, which creates a platform which has force and is chargeable. So it does a lot. But quickly, you form a little... By the way, you can have one of these at a time. You form a little shield in front of you, which blocks attacks and projectiles. Very good. And you can charge this shit for a very long time and get a very long, to say the least, projectile. As you can see. Yeah, so that's out here. Which probably could be useful in some situation. I definitely know we're going to see some insane Steven Universe with the largest brain hitting infinite combos with the platform. We know it's happening. We know it's happening. That's what we love about this character. That's why it's so underrated. But yeah, that's his. And then we got his up special, which is an insane kill, damage, string starter, everything. And it creates a platform. You can stand on this platform, but it's quite hard for Steven to get on it, ironically. You have to jump after it. You have to jump after your upbeat, and then you can stand on it, and then you can do your ground attacks on the platform, which is obviously, you know, quite useful when you're thinking about getting air gimps. But this thing does damage, has force, creates the platform, which again you can combo people off. But this is amazing for juggling, and this is one of Steven's just most broken moves, because you can reset your jumps on the platform, so you can attack people in the air and reset your jumps on the platform to do more specials. So we know that Steven's got the highest potential, probably in the game, in my opinion. But we're getting ready to see it. So you can see he's got a lot of anti-projectiles and projectiles and get off me tool. So he's a support, but I would see him more as a brawler. And he has got kind of a lot of get off me moves. But he likes fighting up close. He doesn't mind it. He doesn't mind fighting up close and far. Now we'll get into some of his combos and cover some, like, his playstyle. So yeah, got the jab. The jab is obviously, you know, combos into all his kit. There we go. Then we got his up tilt into up air is a good combo. You've got down air into up tilt. You've got down air into nair. You've got down air into pretty much every move. And then we'll go through some a bit weirder combos. You've got down light or down attack into set. I'm pretty sure this can be dodged, but at some percent, I think it's true. Wait. There we go. We have up air to recovery, which only works at lower percents, as you see when you reset the bot. Up air to recovery. Yeah. Oh, no. No, up light to recovery, which is good. You can also do down air into recovery. The platform's making these weird. Down air into recovery, which is also good. The setting up that platform is nice. You can hit nair into nair. They might fix this soon, but, you know, it's still doable. And right now, nair's got... I'm not going to go over any nair infinites or, like, any big nair tips, because it's right now bugged that it doesn't knock back at all. And it's going to knock back up and right. So I'm assuming you're going to be able to get some stuff off it, but maybe not all the stuff I'm demoing now. You've got downlight. Oh, downlight into up air. Oh, wait. Let's just... like that. You just have to dash into up air. If you can guess the direction they're going to fly. There you go. And then, yeah, so other than those kind of combos off his obvious combo starters and down air, he's more of a juggling character than he is anything. And more of a zoner. He's really weird zoner. He doesn't zone by keeping you away. Oh, also you've got jab into downlight into jab, which is very important because it does a lot of damage. So you can do 2 jabs. Oh. Downlight and carry on jabbing, right? Okay. like you can see, but obviously at low percent. So you do jab, down light, full jab, right? It's hard because they go the wrong way sometimes, but you guys get the gist at 0%. If you're stacked, you can go. There we go. But obviously, you have to be quite stacked, so it's very specific. But it's a combo nevertheless that does a lot of damage. So he's more of a zoning character by removing. Oh, we didn't go over his down special. His down special, he just gets on a board which is projectile proof and does damage and lands. This is a pretty decent move, but it's decent for landing and you can spam it. If you're ever getting juggled around, you just throw it and you just land for free because you have the shield, so you can't really be projectile. But on the ground, it's a very useless move. But yeah, let's get into his playstyle. He likes to zone using his own shield and create space that enemies can't move him, and especially because he can create a tether. He's trying to keep you on one half of the map. Obviously the plan is to keep you on one half of the map and then throw out stuff like that to get the damage. He really does like the zones and the combos off the shields. You see he's got an entire perk which I would recommend him once 100%, called Bubble Bounce, which gives you a lot of more combos and more early kills. And you always want to be using collateral damage, and I recommend triple jump, but collateral damage is a good one. Every time someone hits wall, they take 1 damage, so it pretty much makes a lot of your kit do a lot of extra damage. But yeah, he's more of a, rather than true combos, maybe 0 to deaths, he's more of a I want you in the air and I'm gonna zone you out using 1, the side B because it creates that sideways platform. And then 2, the up B, because it's so ridiculous. You can really just fast fall straight after it and keep going for it and juggle people a lot with this move. For very safe as well, because you can fast fall it so fast. So he's more of a juggle character, and then when he gets you on those platforms, then that's when the big brain players, which is not me in the first week of this character being out, are gonna find some absolutely insane combos which kills stupid early. So we know it's coming, we know he's got the potential. With the 2 shields and the way his hitboxes work, he's definitely going to have some cool early kill options and infinite chains. Someone already found the infinite chain of down air there, and that is exactly why it no longer works, because it was a bit ridiculous. But yeah, so you want to just juggle people a lot and zone them with your side B, because they can't projectile you from there, and then when they jump over that, now you have a massive advantage hitting them into your shield, meaning you can extend your combos from all your moves pretty much. He can kill quite early with his up B and clap, and that's the main thing about his kit. Keep the zoning with the shields, smash your up B a lot because that doesn't have a cooldown, and we're going to go through his shield mechanic and his bubble mechanic. His bubble mechanic is when you land certain hits, like this one, he builds up roses, and then when you get to 10, which is just hitting them with anything without them cleansing, they bubble and they just go up and up. And obviously there's a timing for this, so am I exactly sure? Am I sure you can combo with it? No, but people find ways. But it puts them in the air at disadvantage, so that's all that really matters. Like you can see, you can really wall people out as Steven Universe and then get the edge guard. But so he has this shield mechanic, which is absolutely broken in ones. Now he can be hit 3 times. I'm going to demonstrate this. Instead of just a dodge, he has a shield. So if we get him to down special us, which is his thing, he can, first of all, it's originally a dodge like a normal character, but then afterwards it's shield. So I can be hit by 1 attack, 2 attack, and 3 attack without the knockback at all. So he's very good at living, but this is on a cooldown, as you can see. So he's very, very good at staying alive. And he's not the heaviest character, he's not the lightest character either. He sits around the middle, but you can really live. And people can't pass through you when you're, this is some tech, people can't pass through you when you're in that stage. So you can literally wall people out by doing this. If you sit on the edge, like in shield, if you sit on the edge and shield and have this out, you can just stop people from certain characters from recovering back to the stage, and they'll just they won't fall off. They'll just fall to the bottom. And it can be used in combos because because they can't pass through you. You act as a wall, so they bounce off of you. And I've seen some cool combos with this, like cancelling hits done like I'm doing now, where I'm almost not letting them get away from me because I'm shielding and they have to go through me, and I count as a no knockback item. It's not working all the time, but people are really going to develop that. But the main part of Steven Universe is walling people out with your projectiles and trying to get advantage state with your walls, and then hitting the juggles on people. Now these juggles are insane. You can pretty much infinitely juggle on Steven Universe because his platforms reset his jumps, so he doesn't ever have to land. He can just keep going forever. He doesn't actually ever have to touch the floor. So when it comes to juggling, obviously the character who never has to touch the floor never has a problem chasing the juggle, and being able to use your grounding moves in the air is useful. This up tilt's good. It kind of gives you an entire new aerial kit, really, versus having his current aerial kit, which is also really good. So he's the hardest character in the game. He has a lot of potential. I reckon if you guys go on Twitter, you're going to see some 0 to deaths. But like I said, the game's been out for a week, and I can't be making 0 to death true combo videos on Steven Universe while trying to get a guide out for the other characters. But I've been playing a lot of him, and he's actually one of my favorite characters. I don't know why he's got the label of support. Like, I understand, like, he's got some supportive stuff, but like compared to like Rain Dog, he's really more of a brawler than anything. And I think they just gave him that tag, so I think they just gave him that tag so they have more than one support in the game. But yeah, tell me what you guys, well, I mean Velma's a support, but she's pretty much a mage at this point. Tell me what you guys think of this guide. I know, well, there you go. I know it might have not been the most structured thing, but I've covered most of the really combos you need. And I've covered your kill options, and I've covered how to kind of the play strat of the character. And obviously, as the game comes out more, the meta is going to develop, and or probably when you're watching this, if you're watching this in the future, there's going to be below this in the feed insane 0 to death wall combos, which you guys can learn with all your tech. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a good day, and peace.